Whoa, whoa, whoa. We can't do anything here now. Yes. Oh, my God. Na, 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 na. I lost myself.
Thank you to Huel for sponsoring this video. More on them in just a bit.
Citizens of Bridgerton, we're back. It's time to continue the saga of Queen Charlotte, the romance, the intrigue. Gee, how are you feeling? We're wearing the same shirt.
Yeah. I'm feeling.
Dude, I'm feeling too.
Could care less about how you feel.
I don't feel. I try to approximate feelings because I'm a sociopath. Just mirror what people give me.
You serious?
No, how do you feel?
You know, the tips of my fingers oftentimes, or maybe my palms too. It's the most effective way. And I'll try and find stuff that either has like interesting textures or like heat or cold values and things like that. Or I'll, do something to like raise my adrenaline levels. Anyway, we're going to watch the show. We love you. Let's do it. Coronation.
What are they preparing for?
It's a big day. It's Coronation Day. I sort of understand what that means a little. Isn't it like you're about to, legitimize the crown?
Why are you down here?
I'm here because you hold the king, and she is looking for him.
I thought they were not speaking.
It is Coronation Day.
Their height difference is so vast.
The king shall be with her soon enough. He is studying his sciences up in the library.
That's right, he's looking at the stars.
If you allow yourself another rider, do not think I care, but mind he is of the right station.
I am not. That is not what...
Oh?
There are no other riders. I am simply below stairs.
Yeah, likely story.
Go, attend to your queen. Coronation Day is a great day for her and the country.
Oh,
I wonder what their present day storyline is.
What's going on with your eyeballs?
Why is he not being examined by the royal physician?
Brimsley, you have seen nothing.
Why was that not more discreet? Why were they not taking extra precautions? Why was he not standing right by the goddamn door?
Where everyone's walking by.
Yeah.
The most populated place on the grounds.
Today's a great day.
Sit still.
Coronation Day is a great day. Violet, Coronation Day is a great day.
Yes.
Why did Mother call it a farce?
Sit still, or I will braid your hair crooked.
I mean, it could look pretty cool.
But yesterday, Mother was going on and on to all the ladies at tea.
Wait, this house looks familiar.
Yeah.
What is unnatural about our society?
Do not repeat what your mother says to anyone outside the family.
The whole thing is unnatural.
You saw her at the wedding. Of course, I accept her. It is not my place to question the palace. She is our queen.
The Georgian Chronicle.
The rest of them, socializing among the ton.
The Ton.
The men can go to White's now, like regular gentlemen. I know they have money, but money does not make them us.
No.
Wow.
Separate but equal.
The king gave them titles, did he not?
Yes, beauty.
And land?
Yes, brains.
Yes, brains. Beauty and brains.
All the families of the Ton got their titles and land from the king.
This isn't the Bridgerton daughter, is she?
I wonder.
I mean, mother?
Yeah.
Lord Danbury attended Eton with the king's father and Lord Smythe-Smith.
Smythe-Smith.
So they are exactly like us. Better in some cases, considering that several of them are from royal families of their own.
They're probably faster at soccer, too.
Violet Ledger, stop talking this instant.
Violet Ledger.
Governess been teaching you.
Latin mostly, but I would like to request advanced mathematics.
Not gonna lie, I forgot the mom's name.
I was like, is it Violet Bridgerton? Crap.
Happy Coronation Day, Daddy.
Happy Coronation Day, Violet.
I'm just going to lock it in, and if we're wrong...
She wouldn't be a Bridgerton yet.
Yeah.
The whole tree should have more color. It is a festive tree.
Of course.
You do not need to. Why are you shrieking?
Sophia finished the bedspread, and it is an exact match for the real one at Kew.
Q.
You are old. Your wombs are likely dry.
Oh my God.
I shall leave you be, but you could try.
Oh my God.
I am absolutely gorgeous.
Yes, you are.
Style yourselves.
Could we marry a lost hunter?
Of course not. You are not milkmaids.
Find anyone, but not just anyone.
Her Majesty must be feeling the sting of being a have-not.
Get some perspective, Queen.
Really don't know how young Charlotte's going to arc into this Charlotte yet.
Yeah.
Portrayals are so drastically different.
Especially over the course of, what, 6 episodes, 8 episodes?
Tell her you would like to host the first ball of the season. Gain her support.
I cannot possibly... That is not what tea is for.
Perhaps you should stay home with me.
Oh, no.
Nope.
No, dearest. I will address the topic with her.
Excellent.
She is confiding in you.
She and the king are now very happy together. After a few strained first days, they enjoyed a wonderful honeymoon.
They couldn't get them out of bed. God, the trains on these cloaks. It's crazy. Wow.
It's so crazy to see. Like, they still do stuff like this in England?
I don't know.
It's just so, like, religion-y.
Yeah. Wowie. Wow, everyone in the world is here.
Smart to blur.
Yeah.
Good way to cheat a whole crowd.
Well, and to give it this, like, fantasy quality, like, yeah, it's just, like, this vast ocean. Damn. I love gold.
Grimsley, clear the halls.
Right away.
Whoa.
Can you please help me get this off my head?
What the hell?
It is a lie. He is a lying liar who lies.
Is that what?
Very happy.
Did she pull that in for this, or is that from this?
I am steadfast. It is all I do. All we do. Try to fill my womb with a baby.
Ugh. When you put it like that.
Just a machine.
What is it?
It is an even day, obviously.
We do not need to adhere to every even day.
We do not.
Ouchies.
We did agree to even days. The sooner you are with child, the sooner we can cease this performance.
Our duty will be done, and I will no longer have to view your face.
You guys need to take some notes from Simon and Daphne. You guys gotta have fun with the ruse.
Are you coming?
I'd like to have the opportunity to no longer hear your voice.
It is difficult. It can be awful.
It is.
Or maybe they're enjoying it. Yeah, they're enjoying it.
Yeah. Okay.
It's the only time they're connecting.
Yeah. Fascinating.
I mean, you don't need to do all that.
That's not going to help you have a baby. But I mean, it's nice that you're doing some extracurriculars. We love to see it.
I mean, he's worried about dying. And she has a big misunderstanding as to the conversation, what happened with the mom.
I hate his ridiculous face. I hate the way that he breathes.
God.
I can hear you.
Yeah. You sit a little further away.
Will you please no longer breathe so very loudly?
You have been behaving like a child since my first morning here.
You have been breathing in my room.
Cease this breathing at once.
Shall I leave?
Yes, leave now.
Oh my.
This whole crowd's so confused.
I know, the help must...
It is an even day.
It is.
It is. Oh my God, we're just doing it right here. Let's go.
Might as well.
Yeah, you are the king and queen. You can do anything you want.
You guys are all supposed to act like you're not even there.
And then never say anything about what you saw.
He did. My thoughts exactly.
You guys got to take it out too.
Yeah. Yeah.
I do not suppose you would allow me to cool down in your chambers later. I might allow it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no other riders. Come on down.
At least it's passionate.
Oh.
It's an even day.
This is a fun montage.
Supposed to just keep acting like they don't want it.
Just get in.
Oh, you're teasing. You got the sparks.
Oh, yeah. You guys have a little smile.
Heard it's not very pleasant in water. They have a sheet lining the tub. It's fascinating. Oh.
Wow, they're doing it all the time, and he lasts like 5 seconds.
Well, this is TV time dilation. In universe, it was like 3 hours.
How often am I to host palace events?
The king does not allow social events at the palace.
God, I love oranges.
The king does not attend any gatherings of the ton, your majesty.
Reclusive king.
He does not seem shy with people. He has no stutter.
Stutter?
He has a nice smile. He is tall and strong, and handsome, and smells like...
Sounds like you'd like him.
It might have something to do with the doctor.
Doctor?
The doctor.
I could be incorrect. In fact, I misspoke.
No. Leave us.
Uh-oh.
But before you do, get this orange.
Yeah. In fact, pick me a whole bushel.
Grimsley, what doctor?
Doctor Who crossover, come on.
Oh, no.
How ill is he?
He is not ill.
Then why the doctor? She's his wife. She should know.
There is nothing to know.
Oh, no.
She will need to know. I hate you so much.
See you next odd day.
There is no hair on that man. Behind.
Was that not up to your standards? Because
You
I
saw
feel
a
that was...
doctor the other day in the cellar.
Oof.
Crown must be examined on Coronation Day.
You'd think there would be doctors all over me. Instead, you were the one seeing doctors in the cellar.
The cellar is where his examination room is.
That is all?
That is all.
I have a busy day tomorrow. I am to meet my ladies in waiting.
She just wants to be respected.
Do we think there will be a baby soon?
I've not noticed any signs.
No bumps.
There is pressure.
From Lord Bute.
It is none of your concern where the pressure comes from. A baby seals the great experiment. It cannot fail.
Perhaps a ball would help with the great experiment.
Oh, we know how much a Danbury loves a ball.
Lord Danbury and I would like to throw the first ball of the season.
The first ball of the season? With you? That will not be accepted.
Boo. Come on.
I know you would like our tease to continue. It would be difficult for you to hear about the Queen being with child long after the fact.
I like watching how her early machinations began.
I shall take it up with Lord Bute.
They did a stellar job with both their casting. The Queen and Danbury in young form have the same wily quality they do in older form.
I feel like Lord Danbury is going to die while making love.
Yeah. Lock that in.
She was not enthusiastic.
There will be no ball. Trust.
Bet.
They dangle joy in front of me, never let me grasp it.
You have a new home.
Yeah, you got more means than ever. I mean, obviously, it's not everything, but it's a start.
You are every bit as good as they are.
This relationship's so weirdly nuanced. She has zero attraction for him, but it's not like she dislikes him.
Yeah, she is like a partner.
She understands duty very well.
I plan some correspondence that I need to write.
She also understands they're underdogs.
She understands both their positions for the both of them.
I have decided we are going to host the first ball of the season.
Oh, Princess Augusta gave her approval.
She has not yet decided, which is where I shall need to send out invitations before she does.
We're holding a ball, Coral.
That's bold.
Ooh, Dissolve 2. When's she going to start wearing those hats back in the past? Oh.
Lady Danbury.
Viscountess Bridgerton.
And by Viscountess Bridgerton, is there a violet in there?
Short for?
It is my husband's birthday today. Would have been.
It is Violet.
Oh, damn.
Edmund's birthday would have been today.
Oh.
I'm so sorry.
Why are you sorry?
He liked his birthday.
I hope so.
He liked to celebrate, and I would make him hats. My father made me these birthday hats, and no one had ever done that for him, so
Why does Lady Danbury look a little uncomfortable?
I gave him childish birthdays, and I constructed these, elaborate, wonderful hats, and he would wear them the entire day.
She's so great.
Why are you looking uncomfortable?
It reminds me that there are no hats to make.
Woof.
You are most fortunate.
Oh, you gonna marry off one of her kids to the Queen's kids?
I am fortunate.
You may not like today, but trust me, you are most fortunate.
Is it something to do with her loss?
Yeah, it seems like. I think you're right. I think he is gonna die.
I mean, he's not around in the present.
I don't know. He's too old to be, I feel like.
Look at that. A young hat.
The Danburys are throwing the first ball of the season. We have received an invitation.
Can I go?
No, you may not go. You are not out. We are not going to their home for any reason.
Damn.
It is enough that I must see her at court.
This guy could care less. Yeah, get out there.
You can go. You can
go
on. Go on.
And we like a cool dad in this time.
The piano.
Yeah, like just the detailing on the keys, man. Was it good? Okay.
It's the it's the Russian guy, not the Prussian guy.
The Prussian, yeah, is it Freddie Stroma?
Never mind.
Oh shit.
Where is he
That's a very different person.
Austria.
No taste.
Her Majesty has an excellent musical ear, does she not?
Oh, of course.
Oh, I was the first one to think.
How did you discover this young Mozart?
Uh-oh. Oh my.
I received an invitation to your little ball.
Little
ball.
So sad to miss it. Well, we all are we not, ladies? So sad.
Oh my God. That.
Let's go microaggressions.
You know, if the queen likes the ball, she'll go. And that'll make everyone go.
What are they building out there? All right, young Mozart spinoff.
It is not an even day.
It is not. It is decidedly odd.
Hey.
I require privacy.
What are you about?
What are you about?
I'm told we cannot bring an amusement.
I have duties to attend.
Well, your duties are not like those of any king I have known.
How many kings have you known?
How do you spend your days?
I told you that I enjoy science. Part of that science is agriculture. I enjoy farming.
So King George is Farmer George.
Farmer John.
These are the hands of a king and a farmer.
And a breast grabber.
Occasional telescopesman.
I shall leave you.
Go spread your seed out at field. Till the earth.
Are there medicinal herbs in the garden?
No, Your Majesty, just vegetables.
Growing weed. Nah, come on. Start learning horticulture.
I have the situation well in hand.
Do you? The Tolna will not attend. Wives all over London. Parliament is in an uproar.
Parliament?
Happy wife, happy life. Unhappy wife. I have lords whining all around me, drinking. No
Jesus.
one wants to go home. Government is...
Lady Danbury can withdraw the invitation?
I cannot ask her to do that. She will not like it.
It sounds like Lady Danbury now has the upper hand.
Of course not.
She's the queen's girl.
I cannot be seen to choose sides.
If Lady Danbury throws a ball and this side does not attend, the palace will lose all moral authority.
Moral authority. This will ruin moral authority.
And the great experiment will be in ruins.
Disaster.
There will be no disaster.
You will have Lady Danbury cancel the ball.
Nah.
How does it feel to be ordered around by all these men, princess?
Yeah, come on.
Gorgeous shot.
I wanted to speak to you, Your Majesty, about the ball I am hosting.
You are hosting a ball? How lovely.
Did you get that in writing?
You will not attend, as the king does not accept social engagements.
Is that not odd? Do you know why?
I do not. They will not come in.
There he is. Is he actually... I believe he is actually gardening. With his own hands. Why would he do that?
About the ball...
I thought perhaps it was a ruse, but every day he marches into that garden. It is so curious.
This is the start of their dynamic.
Princess Augusta has asked me to cancel my ball.
I do not understand how this relates to me.
You are the queen, and this feels beneath you, but if you were not the queen...
But I am.
But if you were not, your life here would be very different. You are the first of your kind. That opened doors, so we are new. Do you not see us?
Oh my God.
I tell you to become with child. I tell you to endure for a reason. You're not some simpering girl. You are our queen.
Symbol.
Why do you not understand that you hold our fates in your hands? Your palace walls are too high, Your Majesty.
The walls within. Yes, the walls around your heart. Yeah, why is he outside?
Was he gardening out there?
Wow, reversal from the opening shot.
Koi pond.
As she ponders.
I have picked my own orange.
You have, Your Majesty.
Alert the press.
Where are the men who serve the orangery?
They are not needed, Your Majesty. You pick your own oranges now, Your Majesty.
You did not tell me they would be dismissed.
You would not have a discussion.
Oh, joy. Oi, oi, oi. So wait, no one attends these plants anymore at all? Or there's just nobody around? Does George tend the orchard?
Even day.
He is inside, Your Majesty.
It's like a speakeasy. What's the password? Even day.
Guys.
Come on.
Hold hands just a little bit.
Just do the pinky touch. Just nuzzle them pinks.
Oh,
no. Dude, his hair is so high today.
It's making him feel even taller.
Yeah. Oh, that's a nice moment. Oh, I can't stay mad at you.
We can hold hands.
We can.
Let's keep holding. I'll keep nodding at you. I'm going to keep nodding at you for some reason.
We're good. We're good. Farmer George, sausage links.
Shall see you again the day after tomorrow.
What is happening right now?
You live for the happiness and the misery of a great
Charlotte.
nation. No, you live for the happiness and the misery of a great nation. You must feel caged.
Huh?
No wonder you spend so much time in the garden.
That is empathetic.
In the garden, I'm a regular man.
Farmer George.
Do not feel sorry for me. I do not know anything else. I've always been this.
Don't be sad for me. I'm a cartoon cheat.
You can be a person with me.
Queen person.
That's talking so much about being a person. But when we cut her into the present, she doesn't feel very human.
We shall just have days.
Mm-hmm.
Can I ask what brought this on?
I picked my own orange. And I know you do not like social events, but I need us to do something.
What do you need?
Our palace walls are too high.
I didn't mean literally tear down the pond.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. We can't do anything here now. Clean this up.
Oranges and butter? What was that?
It was like Turkish delight gummy, like candy gelatin thingies. I'm always marveled at like the crazy,
Must go get dressed now.
crazy desserts and stuff. You're right, Coral. It's lovely. Nice.
Damn. How long does it take you to get ready?
Should I have a different handkerchief?
You look perfect.
You look amazing, my guy.
No one is going to come, Agatha. I thought you said they were coming.
They are coming.
If you build it, they will come.
Maybe they are coming.
No.
Lord and Lady Ledger.
Wow, first through the door.
That's a surprise.
How wonderful of you to invite us.
How wonderful of you people to invite us.
She tried to miss it, but then she received a personal note from His Majesty the King. How could she miss an event that the King is planning to attend? Her head would burst into flames.
At least he's honest.
The note just said, I says, bitch.
I like you. Let's be friends. Lord Danbury,
I'm not racist
dude,
like my
when
wife.
can I get you on my hunt?
Her Royal Highness Princess Augusta.
Hey.
Holy shit.
Lord Danbury, Lady Danbury, I am honored.
Your Royal Highness.
Someone got to clean this man's teeth, though. He's beaming.
She's more like his daughter.
We got to bring these hoppy, skippy jump dances back. There's a lot more jigging.
Where is the king and the queen?
They are not mingling.
We got to get them to mingle. We got to play some looser music. Do a needle drop.
His Majesty King George III
Thank you.
and Queen Charlotte.
Queen Charlotte.
That would be nuts to be in that room.
To be bowed to by everyone under a constellation of candelabri.
Thank you for having me.
Your Majesty.
Shall we?
We're going to leave now.
You all have fun? Oh. Oh, yeah. We're in needle drop territory now. Dude. Her wig with that, like, asymmetrical chainery and the feather.
You know, if they went to football camp, this could solve a lot of problems.
Yeah, get some time in the mud, tackle each other a little bit.
Lord Danbury.
Lady Danbury.
May I have a Danbury?
Yes! My wife. Oh, boy.
Oh, hell yeah.
Dude, my man. Okay. That's a real one. As long as he's not doing any funny business, that's
I hope all the white men cross to black women.
I mean, that's the goal. They got to mingle.
Only white men and black women.
Yeah. Let's mingle, but only one very specific, organized, regimented way.
The black man, white woman.
Because then, yeah, anybody who is just dancing like just a white person, couple people are going to be like, oh, you don't want to join in? Is that it?
Look at that. Conquering racism. The great experiment. I got you.
He is so happy.
No.
I have never seen him so.
The experiment worked.
Yeah.
We found him love.
This is lovely. Oh, she's so touched.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You never have to thank me. We are a team.
Hey. Partnership. Team Charlotte.
But then she would have to learn how to do so much of this independently without his authority, without his help.
Once his mind starts to go. He just exists in his own little world.
Yay!
Oh.
Literal yay.
I am a success.
We
Let's go and celebrate.
Oh no. Celebrate together, man. She did so much.
With one evening, one party, we have created more change than Britain has in the last century.
You can do anything, George.
With you by my side, I think I can.
Dang.
She needs a dressing gown, because first we're going to find something to eat.
Ooh.
And then we are going back to my bedchamber.
But it is an odd day.
And you cannot do that naked.
At least until we get there. Oh, there is love in this house. They're all smiling. Oh,
Danbury.
Yep. Oh no. Oh golly.
The creaking is always so familiar.
Yeah. Oh my. Oh. Please don't tell me he's going to have a heart attack right now.
My lord? My lord, have you finished?
Oh man. I hope he finished.
Well, he died in his happy place.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Although that's big traumatic for her. Jesus Christ.
He felt like a great success.
Yeah.
He loved to sleep with her.
Oh, you need not draw baths as often.
Nonsense, my lady. Today, I've even had the new housemaid press lavender oils.
She doesn't want us to get out.
We are done.
We are done.
Oh. Oh my god.
Good luck.
They're so giddy.
The act.
Oh my god.
Henry, you fetch the doctor. Charlie, wake his valet now. I will make sure everything is dignified for my lady, and then you can come and help.
What happened to her?
Oh, my lady! It's gone!
My love is gone.
Thank you for coming to tea.
Oh, thank you for inviting me. And when I wrote to say that I was unable to attend due to another engagement, how kind of you to offer up your entire week of afternoons.
Jeeps.
And when I sent word that I had broken a carriage, well, how thoughtful of you to send your own carriage with so many footmen.
You really try to...
I wanted to speak with you.
I gathered.
It
It was only that I was surprised to encounter you in the church.
Oh, I can see how it would be surprising. A wife commemorating her beloved.
Do you know why I was at the church? I was with the Archbishop discussing funding a school for orphan girls in the name of Lord Danbury.
I suppose I should be funding schools for orphan girls in honour of my husband instead of mourning his loss. Thank you for the advice, Lady Danbury.
Jeepers. I don't like it when you two fight.
Lord Danbury disdained orphans, thought educating the poor a waste, and found girls useful only for breeding.
You had love.
Oh.
In your loving, you go to church to seek solace and connection. In you, Edmund lives on. I loathed, and in my loathing, I fund a school to seek revenge and satisfaction. In me, Herman rots.
Woof.
So when I called you fortunate, it is because you are.
Had the opportunity to love and then have loss.
Shall we have something stronger than tea?
Yes, Violet.
Let's hit that opium.
I can understand why saying fortunate, though, misread.
Yeah, maybe not the right word choice. You're free. You can do whatever you want. Oh, you two after all this time.
Brimsley, why do you think my girls never married?
Because they're breeding products.
I cannot imagine. They are beautiful, wonderful, kind.
Give an honest answer.
Answer the question.
They are good girls. They love you. And the king, it happened so early. You were so young.
Ooh.
If he had died, maybe you would have been hurt, but eventually you would have healed and moved on. Instead...
This has drawn everything out.
You are still his queen, forever frozen.
Wow.
Your daughters could not leave you here, trapped in time.
Oh. You need what Lady Danbury got, in a way.
Go and stand over there and stop talking.
Too real. Too real, Brimsley.
The tree needs more gold. I want more gold tomorrow.
Keep hiding.
Jesus. How long are you going to sit and stand there?
George?
Oh, no. Is he losing his marbles right now?
All work and no play makes George a dull boy.
George?
Whoa.
Wow, it's coming on so strong.
Ooh, and this like queasy angle. Oh, this is very gothic.
Your Majesties, can I?
George is working. Go back to your post. We are fine.
This is how whispers start.
Yeah, we all know.
George, you have nothing on your feet.
He's touching grass.
I see you!
Ah.
Venus, my angel! I see you!
Oh my God.
I am here! I feel you talk to me!
Wow.
You will see! Your Majesty. I know!
Is this what's been happening in the garden?
This is tragic.
George.
He's in like a fugue.
Sailor.
No. I am Venus.
Huh.
Right here. I am Venus.
You
Ah.
And Venus is going inside. You need to come with me.
Anything you say.
I thought you were in the sky.
I was in the sky, but now I am going inside. Into Buckingham House.
Wow, she's adjusting so quick.
Wow.
This happened so early before they had any children.
Yeah.
They have like so many kids.
Is it not?
Venus is in with you.
With you.
They have so many children. I'm surprised none of them have this disease.
Woof.
Friends, what is your relationship with eating healthy right now? As many of you know, last year for me, it was all about aesthetics. Dropped a bunch of weight, got really disciplined, took some photos. But this year, it became about maintenance. Now, it's about performance. I've been running a lot more. I'm training for a Spartan race right now. That's right, trying to be a man. But incorporating all this with a busy life, it can be a challenge because, life doesn't slow down. Like many of you, constantly on the go, always feel like I'm rushing against time. And that's where these naturally placed bottles have really come in handy for me. No, seriously, Huel, thank you. I've been using you guys for like 2 years now, and you have never failed to let me down. We keep a ton of the Huel Black Edition ready to go here in many of the fridges at the office. You'll often see Coy and I drinking these all the time for a reason. It's a complete meal. I can easily just grab 35 grams of protein, 27 essential vitamins and minerals, slow-release carbs, no artificial sweeteners, gluten-free, dairy-free, and they actually keep me full. Plus, it's under $5. Then when I want something more filling, the Black Edition powder. I got a ton of these at home. Leave a couple at the office just in case for when I run out. You can mix it with some milk, blend it with frozen fruit or ice. Sometimes throw a little bit of hydration in there. There's ways to make it even more flavorful and fulfilling. It's the same complete nutrition, just more customizable. So RTD, ready to drink when I'm moving and grooving. And powder when I've got a minute or two to spare. So if you're trying to stay consistent with your health or whatever goals you might have and life is busy, Huel makes it easy to fuel. Then there's a better button than that. It makes it easy. Limited time offer. You can get Huel today with my exclusive offer of 15% off online with my code REJECTS at Huel.com/rejects. New customers only. Thank you to Huel for partnering and supporting our lovely little show.
What is this?
What did the doctor say?
What has happened to my husband?
My husband.
He has a strong will, mind of his own. Cuts his own trail now and then, but nothing better for driving a plough. Purpose bred on my farm at Richmond.
Oh. Are you okay? Okay.
What?
I thought it was going to break its ankle or something. I don't know. I thought I heard a snap.
Excuse me, Your Majesty. You are needed at the palace.
I'm busy in a field.
I'm afraid she insists. I believe she has found you a bride.
Whoa. Time jump.
So good of you to clean up for us.
Let us get on with the thing then. The thing where you enumerate the many meritorious qualities of some chosen noblewoman.
Very good words.
And I remind you how uninterested I am in the qualities of noble.
Every day you fail to produce an heir, our family's position weakens.
Right. Thank you for the cue. Now I ask, is that all a king is? A royal stud horse trotted out for the chosen mare?
Oof.
Can a king rule in his own way through practical scientific study? Tell me, what would the people prefer, a royal baby or cheap bread?
Damn.
Right now, they have neither.
Also true.
The war has drained our coffers. Now the American colonies threaten to withhold taxes and Parliament revolts.
Hey, Americans. Damn Yanks.
So, I have found you a queen. Sophia Charlotte of Mecklenburg-Strelitz.
A German? How exotic.
She is on a ship.
A ship. Now.
Bound for London.
Oh my.
Oh, skipped a beat.
Ugh.
She will lose the moon.
Oh.
Oh my.
Withdraw.
You heard her.
Not only the moon, Pollux lost.
Ooh. Pollux Regulus.
Well,
Whoa.
Hence a big part of this urgency of why to procreate for time's up.
I had a patient just like him in Chichester. It is an excess of ill humor in the legs.
Diet is the key.
Enough. We've entertained all your theories. Now it is a week before his wedding, and the king remains.
Oh my God. You got people observing too. Jeez.
Highness, it may be time to consider what none of your physicians have dared.
Is that the doctor who's in the cellar?
The king's condition is not merely physical, but nervous.
Emotional distraughtness.
Merely suffering a disorganization of the nerves.
A nervous system.
A disorganization I have devoted my career to curing.
Fascinating.
Dr. John Monro of the Bethlehem Hospital.
You mean Bedlam, the madhouse?
Oh God.
This quack has no place among proper doctors.
Oh, Bedlam.
The proper doctors have failed me, so I have had to cast a wider net.
I am flying to Colombia for treatment.
Unlike my esteemed colleagues, my methods do not require bleeding the patient.
What do they involve then?
I'll tell you.
Simply talking to him.
Are we to believe this malady can be cured with one's voice?
It depends on the voice.
Hey. I like this guy.
You are the King of England. You have thousands prepared to die at a word from you.
Wow.
You command an entire kingdom.
Is that your anchor word?
You can command yourself too.
Gnarly.
Yeah.
And it worked.
For now.
Are you fit to marry, George?
I feel better than I ever have.
I am.
So he must have been having an episode just before the wedding. Or the coronation, I should say.
Do not gawk like a peasant. Behave as though you've been here before.
Act like you belong.
We love you for simply just being you.
They're really good at ringing up this tension.
This is when he was looking for the queen.
There is a problem. Bride is missing.
Oh,
he relates.
Out to the gardens. So is this brought on by intense stress?
That's emotional triggers.
Yeah.
You have some serious emotional regulation.
What are you doing?
Disappearing, as evidently the bride has done.
If your bride is missing, it is your responsibility to remedy that.
Probably for the best. It was premature, all this.
I have examined you thoroughly, and you are perfectly right.
Do I look perfectly right to you?
You are perfectly right.
Stop there. Oh, man. Disrupt his pattern.
No, he is right.
Jeez.
Disrupt it.
Yeah, snap you out of it.
I am right. I forgot myself. Thank you, Doctor.
For a minute there, I lost myself. This is cool. I like this like midpoint Rashomon thing.
Hello, my lady. Are you in need of assistance of some kind?
Nice.
Fell in love and understood her.
Nicely done.
Oh, we're going to find out what was really going on when he was like ignoring her.
Oh, dang. This first one. This is the first episode not written by Shonda?
I think so.
What is this surprise? Where are you taking me?
You will see. Just wait.
Oh, yeah. They led with so much of his charm, and now you see way more of his nerves.
Decided I am your king!
I thought you were just George. Forgive me, Your Majesty.
Charlotte.
Yeah, they're recontextualizing all this. Like a good anime.
Yeah. In the manga, he's just like shouting all of this information at us in his internal monologue. You got time to put the coat on.
Welcome back, Your Majesty.
Observatory now. Just you.
Not even gonna say hello to us?
She is terrifyingly clever. That is the problem. If she were dull, I might feel myself up to the task. Instead, her brilliance shows the troll I am.
Oh.
Her perfection is matched only by my deformity. She belongs as far from me as she can get.
No.
She'll return to my planets, my stars. They, at least, I can be sure not to harm.
That's tragic.
Oh man, he did not like his time on Earth. He just wanted to escape.
Ready the carriage.
May I say our destination?
We are going to see my husband.
Your Majesty.
Was I not clear that I'm not to be disturbed?
You were, Your Majesty. It is just that this particular circumstance is rather... The Queen is coming.
What? Why was I not informed?
No one...
The act.
Oh, hello.
Will he be cross with her?
Absolutely. But she is standing up to him. Perhaps this is good.
Yeah.
Perhaps it is bad.
Depends on how he accepts the challenge.
I do not know a single soul here except for you, and you prefer the sky to me. George!
What?
Ah.
Go home, Charlotte.
Yeah, it does make the scene play entirely different. He's pushing her away.
Most impressive scientific collection.
Well, there are a few advantages to being a monarch.
Yeah, infinite funding for your endeavors.
I have learned a thing or two about science, and one thing I have learned is this. Scientists keep the best of it to themselves. It can be years before the public learns of the newest discoveries, and for good reason. Say a doctor is brought in to treat a king. Of course he could not risk failure, or God forbid, harming his sovereign, so he would employ only his safest, his most proven treatments, keeping the cutting edge of his methods to himself.
Need you to experiment.
It is not enough to cure the fits once they start. If the Queen were to ever see me like that, if she were to flee from me, God forbid, if I were to hurt her, surely there must be something that you can do.
You gotta prevent these.
Something to end the fits.
It's a maintenance game.
I have been experimenting with something more proactive.
Shock treatment.
I would require rooms in the palace, full access to your majesty at any time, and license to pursue more extreme measures.
Anything. We have the time and privacy of my honeymoon.
Whoa.
Wow, dude.
What were the treatments?
The problem in your case is clear. You are king.
It's constricted your whole being.
You are used to the obedience of others.
Ugh.
You have not learned to obey.
Whoa.
We require solitude. You are dismissed.
Especially while he's, shaving you with a straight razor. It's sinister.
Put his life on it. Giving his entire life to him.
You have never known the salubrious powers of Spartan habits.
Wow.
Again.
Cold plunge.
What is even the point of that?
Above all, you have never learned to submit.
This is truly fascinating.
Wow, all this was going on.
Your mind ranges undisciplined. Unbound, it tests the limits of reason.
You speak to him with judgment.
Wow.
The leeches.
Puppy.
That is the origin of your fits.
Really?
I mean, I don't think the answer is... I don't think he's right.
Yeah, I feel like this is very...
I think he's making it worse.
This is a very... It's using the best understanding of the time. But it's a very sort of borderline metaphysical hypothesis.
Do you understand me, boy? Just like an animal, I will break you!
Wow. Fascinating. Beat that mind into order.
Doctor! Doctor! Ungag him.
It's funny he said he wasn't a leech guy in the gallery.
We have been at this for days. Much more of this, and I will not have a self to return to.
I do not call it the terrific method for nothing. Terror is its very basis.
Oh.
Fascinating.
But from that terror, what result?
What are you about to do?
The wolves of the German Black Forest were famous. The fiercest in the world. They ran off with children, the old. Where are those wolves now? Through science and force of will, the Germans transformed their wolves into this thing. I will do to you what the Germans did to their wolves until you are as harmless and obedient as his.
Why are you going for... Do you really feel like it's a lack of obedience? It seems like he believes this.
Again.
Is there any, real method?
I can't tell,
He's not explaining at all why he's doing those things.
I can understand the vague concept of, pushing past a limit where, I don't know, you, is there, an ego death or something?
And as for the food, I do not know that I would see it fed to our lowest stable hand.
Are you questioning the doctor's methods, Reynolds?
Just a bit.
Yeah. It's funny, he appeared so sensible, and now he seems so unhinged.
Is there any chance I have of being with her?
Wow, he was doing this to try to be with her.
His Majesty can do as he pleases. His Majesty could be with her right now.
I can't take the risk, especially with a woman so unpredictable. Could you believe her the other night? Abandoning her honeymoon chambers in violation of all custom and decorum. Why, she is almost as mad as I am.
The customs, the order.
A woman like that is too dangerous for a man like me.
Or maybe a perfect match.
Good gesture. You think?
You think?
I think we cannot know until His Majesty spends more time with her.
Yeah, man. Come on. Come on, G.
Ready the carriage, Reynolds. We're going to Buckingham House.
And you're going to do all this shit there? I'm like, if it's brought on, if it's triggered in stressful situations, in situations of overwhelm, I could see why pushing to the limit could like be a theory you would come up with. But at the same time, it seems like he falls into fugues and like delusional states that just seem beyond what this doctor is kind of approaching it from. Then again, you have to experiment this way to get to the actual knowledge. She's having Jerry's game.
She's in competition with herself.
She's playing chess with herself. She is mad.
I believe she is lonely, Your Majesty.
Lonely.
She is just married, Your Majesty. It is her honeymoon. She may miss her husband.
Love these frames through the window.
Your Majesty might provide the Queen a gesture.
A gesture?
Some sign that she is not really alone.
Something to be with her until I can be.
Oh my God, this guy orchestrated so much.
What hours does the doctor keep in his laboratory?
Does Your Majesty require his attention?
On the contrary.
Swipe me a doggy.
I was thinking flowers.
I am still the king, mad as I may be. Cannot a king move freely about his own palace?
What are all those pins in that skull illustrating? Hi, doggy.
From my cage to hers, I want the Queen to know we will not be caged forever.
I like the intent behind this dog is so much greater than the initial effect of her receiving it.
This doctor seems so sinister.
My dog is missing. I arrived at my laboratory this morning to find the cage unlatched and the stupid beast nowhere to be found.
Around the neck.
Beast.
That dog or wolf. Soon enough, an animal tires of its cage. Do you agree, Doctor?
Uh-oh. Shing.
I do not like the colour of Your Majesty's skin or the colour around his eyes. I worry another fit may be imminent. Inauspicious timing, I'm afraid, as the Dowager Princess has asked me to convey a message to Your Majesty.
Oh.
Ugh.
Consummate.
Your Majesty, news from Buckingham House. The Queen has received your gesture.
Oh. And what did she think of it?
Did you get all the stuff about not being caged?
He put it together.
She called it a deformed bunny.
And he put it together.
Oh, he gonna punish you something fierce, dude.
Your Majesty, boy, I command you to stay.
Today I would rather work on my farm.
I was gonna say, do you guys have like a safe word for when he needs to like king over you? I guess not. I mean, this is also regulating activity theoretically.
As I said, drives the plough straight as an arrow.
It goes to show the most skittish creature in the barn can be the stoutest in the field. You cannot know until they have a chance to try.
Hear, hear.
Quite right.
He just needs to try.
I think I shall dine with my wife.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, he was actually feeling a lot more confident and secure.
The redcoats are coming.
He's feeling in a better place.
His heart is opened like a flower. His loins throb only for Her Majesty.
Hey.
His Majesty is coming to Buckingham House, Brimsley.
I spoke out of turn. I offer my apologies.
Accepted.
You can confirm His Majesty's condition has eased?
What condition?
Mm-hmm.
There is no condition.
We could work together.
This episode made me like the King's guy so much more.
Yeah.
You cannot take all of this on alone.
He is mine. Stay down.
Ooh.
No fish around the king.
No fish. Is the mercury gonna poison his brain?
Really changed because he wanted to. The key is he wanted to be with her and wants to spend time with her.
And he's got this like long game mission he's imposed upon himself to get there.
Oh, the emotional distraughtness of her not showing up. Uh-oh.
Ooh. Oh.
Like a fever insecurity.
All these, yeah. These suspicious faces and watching eyes.
Good hand. Aw.
Calming hand.
Well, he's so isolated.
Yeah. Gentle regulation. I wonder what alcohol
Good colour on this wine, Reynolds.
affects this
I
as.
shall let the kitchen know, Your Majesty.
Oh yeah, they must make their own wine here.
She showed up right on time.
Is it all right if I join you for a meal this evening?
A meal. A meal? Are you...
Mm-hmm.
A meal?
No wonder he was so confused. It's a completely different perspective.
Charlotte, if you'll just give me a chance. Charlotte, stop walking this instant.
Damn. What was he ordering? How they shot this?
Yeah, how much?
Because they blend together perfectly.
You have no reason to trust me. I marry you and then I disappear into my observatory. But if you give me just one evening of your time, allow me to show you where my mind has been.
Oh, wow, that line hits so different.
Yeah, seriously.
Where my mind has been.
Does this mean you were coming home to Buckingham House?
I am coming home to Buckingham House.
Oh. No.
This guy feels like a fucking villain.
Yeah, he does.
Your Majesty?
Not now, Doctor. I'm busy moving.
Without consulting me?
Though I am afraid our consultations may become rather less frequent.
But such a change could have disastrous consequences for your health.
My health.
Uh-huh.
Doctor, I feel healthier than I have in years.
Oh boy, you're losing your control over the crown, man.
Yeah, what if this guy was actually onto something, though?
You are breathtaking.
Nice with the mirror.
I need to know if you have properly bedded her.
You told me to bed her. I have done so. That I was born for the happiness or misery of a great nation, and consequently must often act contrary to my passions.
Dude.
Your mother has departed, Your Majesty. I saw to it myself. The Queen is at breakfast in the dining room. If you would like to join her, I can. Shall I send for the doctor, Your Majesty?
Yes, yes.
This is harsh.
Charlotte.
She will never know of it.
Have you ever felt safe in your life?
Wow, it's so hard when you have to, like, put up a ruse this whole time.
Damn. Clips episode.
Was that not up to your standards? Because
You
I
saw
feel
a
that
doctor the other day in the cellar.
the crown must be examined on Coronation Day.
Is she actually with child right now?
No more even days and odd days.
We shall just have days.
Days in the sun. I don't like it. Ew.
I worry about the effects of the cellar's humidity on Your Majesty's constitution.
My constitution is fine.
I worry about the effects of this whole place. We risk losing everything we have accomplished.
Anything accomplished for me has been the work of my bride. Her methods have done more for me than you and your chair ever could.
Your Majesty forgets himself.
Oof.
Grow reckless. You give free rein to your most capricious urges.
Yeah. Thank you.
When I was an infant, my colic was a disaster, an ill omen, the potential ruin of England.
Oh.
Refusal to eat my peas was the potential ruin of England, an incorrect sum at mathematics.
Insurmountable pressure.
My entire life in terror of acting incorrectly because every incorrect action threatened the...
You must be perfect.
You got complex PTSD.
Now, I have met a woman who is never terrified, who does as she pleases, commits unthinkable impertinences. And she is the most royal person I've ever known.
Hear, hear.
The doctor have a little smile.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Doctor. I have a party to attend. You are dismissed.
Fascinating. I don't know what to make of that.
We're catching up to where we left off.
And then they're going to have a fight scene with the doctor.
With one evening, one party, we have created more change than Britain has in the last century.
You can do anything, George.
With you by my side, I think I can.
God, you can tell how much he actually means that.
Trigger him. The doctor do something to trigger him.
Yeah, I don't like this. He's making him some crazy juice.
You will never treat me again. You are no longer my doctor.
Oh, nevertheless, I remain the Queen's.
Oh, shit.
I'm preparing this poultice for her now.
Has he been messing up their attempts?
Stay away from her.
But, Your Majesty, she came to me.
But why would she need a doctor?
Well, because, obviously, she is with child. She was not sure, but I am.
Oh.
A joyous day for England.
Whoa. Oh, no. Oh, no. He gonna get triggered.
What? Stress of that. All of a sudden not feel trusted to be told.
Mm-hmm. You gotta find out this way. What are we doing? Oh, those little frilly cuffs.
There's so many things I could imagine running through his mind. Fear of passing this along to your child.
Yeah. Whoa. Oh no. This is what brought it on. Ooh.
Just like hyper focuses on this to escape from the pressures of his earthbound reality duties.
Yeah, it's like he maxes out and just reverts to here. This is like a hodgepodge of all his comforts.
Is that you? George?
I can't face you right now.
Farmer George. Here.
Well, and she does talk him down in a fascinating way compared to what we saw with the doctor earlier in the first scene with him.
What is this?
Huh. Call the doctor.
Now we're moving forward.
No.
Wow, he's got like no pillows.
Yep. Big change. Oh, you don't remember drawing that.
Reynolds, my carriage!
Oh, man.
Why is she leaving?
Your Majesty.
Grimsley, stop following me.
She confronting?
She gonna go talk to the princess?
Seems like.
Ah, Charlotte, I did not expect you. The Danbury ball was a trial.
Has your Highness ever tried cutting English mutton with a dull knife?
I believe we may have to break fast another morning, Lady Howe.
Yes, Mum.
Scram.
Surely a coincidence, too, that the very same day the windows were sealed shut on the upper floors and suddenly locks everywhere. Locks on the armoury, the kitchen, the shed where the gardeners keep their shears. A coincidence, surely.
Surely. All of it.
Had to protect.
Was when the library set of Shakespeare was suddenly missing King Lear.
Forgive me, I am not a Shakespeare enthusiast.
And one about the Mad King, because the king is mad and I live in a mad house.
Ooh.
The king is not mad.
Yeah.
The king is merely exhausted from holding the greatest nation in the world on his shoulders. What could you know about that? The weight of that on a boy.
Yeah.
The weight on his mother as she watches her son start to crack. If God grant you ever do bear an heir, then you may start to learn, and your first lesson will be this. You would do anything to stop the cracking. If necessary, you would leave the rough edges of his nature for his bride to discover in due course.
He was talking to the sky!
And what of it?
Oh, now it's the reverse. He's out there.
You came from nowhere. Now you sit...
Ah, shit.
What matter if your husband has his peculiarity?
I did not even ask for a husband, but if I must have one, it cannot be for a man I do not know.
You are unhappy with your situation, perched at the pinnacle of power.
No, don't go.
What it's about.
Don't
No.
go.
Listen to the rest. Listen to the rest.
Oh, he's gonna submit.
I never want to leave the chair.
Your Majesty.
Strap me back in.
That's harsh.
Ah, damn.
Behind the black door. Just finished season 2, or season. This is just the season itself, episodes 3 and 4. If you happen to have made it to this point in the video, if you could leave a like, we would very much appreciate you doing that. Another regal offering you could make is to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when the next Queen Charlotte comes your way, the rest of Bridgerton, etc. If you want to see the full watch-along experience where you can sync up with your own Netflix account, that's available over at patreon.com/therealrejects. You also get a discount on some teas like these over there. You get to ask us the questions that'll help guide these reviews, see our shooting schedule day in and day out. And as always, a big thanks to Prepper for putting these highlights together. G, this is a heavy couple of episodes. This is, heavier show in tone as we've established. But how are you? How are you feeling as of two thick boys?
I think this is really good. This is about on par with Bridgerton, if not better than a lot of Bridgerton in some ways. It's strong storytelling.
Feels like some of the best stuff we've seen so far from this world.
I like an episode that can recontextualize everything that we've seen up to this point, recontextualize an entire performance, and would change like the rewatchability to knowing these things. Yeah, like whoever plays the king, I think does a fantastic job. Their chemistry is undeniable.
Yeah.
And watching how their relationship has formed and got into this point, it's like an arranged marriage situation. It's very easy. They could have done some type of cliche thing, but this whole thing seems so complicated because it's got this whole thing about air and keeping Britons feeling strong while dealing with the situation with the Americas. And then you got the whole thing with race involved and unity and all the politics that encompasses. But the show's done a great job at managing to have all these big political stakes whilst doing something that is very character focused and intimate. It's like it's called Queen Charlotte, but it's so much about everybody else as well. It's so much about Lady Danbury. It's very much about the king. And then, it's like knowing where things were headed with the king early on. Like, okay, yeah, I see where this is going. I wasn't like fully like locked in with him. I liked him a lot, but I wasn't like fully emotionally connected. I guess I didn't, because I wasn't fully aware, as this episode has demonstrated, the most recent one, how all this was already kind of a spiraling downfall for him prior to even him meeting her. I thought it was more like under control and we were going to watch it get worse. Apparently it's been like god awful and terrible this whole time, and everything he was doing off. So it just changes so much. And he kind of felt like the episodes prior made it feel like aloof and like, yeah, he was keeping his distance for reasons, not like because he cared about her. But what did not register at all in episodes 1 through 3, especially 1 and 2, was that he actually had a desire. He had a wanting for her. It wasn't just keep her at a distance, let roles be fulfilled. So much of the motives of what he was doing to better himself were rooted in trying to heal so he can actually be with her. That changes a lot of like the romance and the care. It even seems like him going back downstairs to be in that chair changes a lot. And even for the mom, she kind of seems like cunning and ruthless, but they've really layered her to make you kind of understand a little bit more of why. It's like when you got this amount of pressure and stress, it makes you stupid. It makes you act in ways that are not reasonable and say things and behave in ways that are not great, and can also reveal some truths and make some other things look worse than they are. And she's got some flaws, but she is a mother. So yeah, I liked it a lot. I thought this was great. I thought these last 2 episodes were really, really good. I was very, very suckered into this.
Yeah.
How about you?
I would agree wholeheartedly. This especially has felt really nice, and I feel like I'm curious to know how it would feel if you don't watch it in a Bridgerton sequence, but I feel like it would still be just as engrossing and strong. And yeah, I like that you get this whiplash, or it's easy to appreciate in hindsight, the sort of whiplash of getting to know George over the course of the show, him going from very charming to very aloof and, borderline oftentimes disrespectful in various things. And yeah, like a dysfunction of sorts is always part of the charm, the tropery, the back and forth of the show. But yeah, they've drawn something here that is like really, it's just as like tragic as it is sordid and all that stuff. And like this still has some of the fun elements of the class satire that Bridgerton can sometimes bring, or the class commentary, I suppose I would say. But like, yeah, this is more heartbreaking, certainly, even in the little things, even in that whole bit between Violet Bridgerton and Lady Danbury, the whole you're fortunate thing to be able to grieve and to be able to miss a person rather than, having to have put up with somebody and to have kind of put up a face for them. And just like all the interesting little, especially as of these episodes, you see these interesting little mirrors or parallels between different characters and different people going through the same things on different parts of the timeline and stuff. It's really well conceived, and it's impressive because this is an original expansion on the material. So it's like it does nicely to comment on the precariousness of the advancement of society, and it's kind of neat that they lead with that first and then they dive. It's like I agree. It's like they've had a really nice grip on keeping things very personal, but you're always aware of the fact that like having a personal life while you're at the pinnacle of society is really precarious and hard. And it's like we don't spend a ton of time doing king and queen duties, but like that stuff all feels like it's always in the room, which is nice, and it makes the personal stuff feel more desperate. And I like the way they handled Dr. Monro, and I feel like we can even segue into the first question with this if we want to. I guess I'll just do that. Care Bear, Your Majesty's G&J. Dr. Monro is from Bedlam, the UK's first mental institution. I didn't even realize that was short for Bethlehem Hospital. In the 1700s, Bedlam practiced what are now known to be dangerous psychiatric treatments. The hospital, so its name became synonymous with chaos and uproar, total bedlam. Question: how do you feel watching Queen Charlotte's depiction of early psychiatric care? Was it hard to see the brutal origins of a science now so vital to our well-being? Like when that guy stepped in, it's really fascinating because early on it seems like a ray of hope, and then the further you get, the more sinister it seems. And beyond that, where you end off, you're sort of like, I cannot tell with this guy, and part of you can easily see the sort of like, this is just the best knowledge we have at the time, which is scary because like this dude could kill the king in earnest just out of like methods gone awry. I also can't tell if I can trust this guy. And, it makes you kind of wonder and paranoid in the peripheral of everything that's happening around just the hope that they could find love together. And I really like the Rashomon aspect of them filling in all these blanks and showing why. And I think it's a really relatable thing when you like have a plan. You're like, no, I need to do all this stuff and I got to work this out so then I can finally be in a good place to go be with this person for some reason. And from your perspective, you have all this stuff that you're doing. And then when you show it to them, they're like, you just showed up here at random, thinking that we could have a nice dinner. But I don't know. There's just so many great human flourishes and details. And then to see the early onset of psychiatry here is fascinating because psychiatry, psychology, mental health operations of any kind. And I mean, you're very well versed in that, and I know we were both very suspicious of the doctor, but like it's a fascinating thread to pull into something like this because it kind of gives you like a historical. There are lots of shows about like, oh, here's the early origins of like forensic science and police work, and so to have a thread here, not only of the cultural and the personal, but then also something like this is, I don't know, I found that pretty fascinating generally. The doctor, I don't know, like, what did you? I know we were both sus of that guy, but I don't know. What'd you take from that?
I thought we weren't supposed to trust him like right off the bat. I thought they lit him like a villain.
That's fair too.
They lit him like he was Dracula.
That's fair. And I mean, in one of those medical galleries, I'm never really used to being in there when like good things are happening. I'm sure throughout history, plenty of fine developments happen in a medical gallery.
I mean, I thought maybe we were wrong by the fact that he actually did calm him down. Once it started becoming like crazy experiments.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this guy's like definitely, it seems like he's just so much more interested in his own science than in actually achieving the objective of healing him.
That's a good point.
It's more about like discovering even more of what's wrong with this guy, even though that's like you have to in order to heal. The objective doesn't seem to be, it seems like he's more got a case study on his hands than he does focused on healing his patient.
Yeah, it's like a test subject more than he is a patient.
The show wasn't like telling me though, they didn't like go, okay, we're going to put leeches here. Why? He's going to eat this. Why? Ice bath. Why? We were watching things happen, but it wasn't telling me what like the justification was to doing it. And that was something I wish the show was doing because that's where my mind was going. I'm like, I don't really know why they're doing this. I know that back then they had their cigarettes were used to help treat health, like, and they calm your nervous system and your anxiety down. So they like literally prescribe, Like I believe it was like cocaine or heroin, maybe both were.
Yeah.
You know, they were drugs used as treatment. So and I would hear why to use them. So obviously they had their reasoning to do these before. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I was just more curious to know like what was the justification as to why they would use these specific weird gooby foods and what the purpose of the ice baths were and how that was supposed to heal his brain. And it's interesting in hearing it to a world now that is obsessed with like cold plunges and shit, you know, which has their own like mental health benefits. I take cold showers several days a week for like a minute to two at a time. So I like hearing these things, but I wish they were telling us more of like what they were doing because they've kind of kept this disease. I thought it was basic like Alzheimer's, but it seems like so much more than that. Then again, I don't really understand Alzheimer's. My grandma died, and she had Alzheimer's. And I remember being privy to that and how horrible that is to interact with someone with that and how heartbreaking that can be. But I'm also not, I don't have the knowledge to know, like, do you start hallucinating to that extent? It seems like there's an element of hallucination.
It seems like some kind of dementia situation or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's toward the limits of what I even know. And I mean, I've experienced dementia with elder family members and stuff like that. And yeah, like there's disorientation and yeah, they'll be in another kind of world and or place and they might or might not recognize you. But yeah, it's interesting because too, I mean, like I don't mind the show not quite being clear about, I'm sure somebody who's like an expert will catch it right away. But like, yeah, I'm sitting here going, what exactly is going on with him? And because they don't have a word for it, I'm okay with not kind of fully grasping the modern context. But it is I would agree. It's one of those things where it's like, yeah, it's nice because it makes you want to go out and like read about this, but also it would be neat if the show brought some of that knowledge in. Not that I'm like mad at them for not doing that because it's not like the point, but since they brought this added element of historical value, you know, it's like it would be neat to get the theory because especially, you know, George is established as a character who loves science and the method and all that stuff. So it would be appropriate to do that. But no, this has been very effective. And yeah, just the recontextualization of moments has been great. The two, Brimsley and the other guy, really enjoy them too. And Lady Danbury, this is always an MVP.
Yeah, I think what they're doing with Brimsley and the other guy, I forget his name, but like even episode 4 did a lot to enhance his character depiction in a way I didn't expect.
Well, because you see through this that they both are like super dedicated to their guy. You know.
Well, I thought he was a little bit naive and aloof too, but you're like, oh no, this guy's like got his finger on the pulse.
Yeah, it's like they both know a ton and they're both like aware of how fragile the situation is and they love each other, but are also like protecting the interests of their.
It's done a good job on illustrating the perspective without ever really cluing you into what the reality is going on. They didn't like do any like fun cheeky shots to like clue you in.
Yeah.
Like I like what he learns about the Queen coming to the observatory and he starts to clean up and everything. Then he has to like act surprised when she's there. Like, whoa, what are you doing here? You know?
Hey, welcome, come on in.
Yeah, I like seeing all that because I bought it when she showed up and he was like, whoa, what are you doing here?
Yeah, totally. No, it's a really good iteration of that because it doesn't clue you into like, oh, there's definitely something else. It just seems like he's a quirky guy. And then, to realize that there's something much greater lurking beneath the surface. Yeah, it's got good nuance on the characters, and people I was sympathized with that I didn't expect to. That whole scene at the end between Charlotte and the princess was great. It's top notch. We're gonna move on to Jay Rushton real quick.
Might as well.
Jay Rushton, take it away.
What's your favorite kind of tea, if there is any? My favorite tea currently. I mean, like during the day, I'm like a green tea guy. But my favorite tea right now is this blend that I do with Yogi, which is their featured ones are Kava Stress Relief, Relaxed Mind, and Mindfulness. And I've been taking that before I go to bed, and I have been I have been able to fall asleep faster than normal. It takes a while for me. It usually takes like 2 hours for me to fall asleep. I don't really fall asleep well, but I am falling asleep faster. I've noticed I'm getting more tired quicker. When I take it, and it does help slow my racing thoughts down a bit. I mean, I got to do like other methods to slow my thoughts down, but I have noticed it has been a nice assist for calming my heart rate down and calming my brain down, and also really like putting my mind to rest. So those 3 blends right there are my current favorite. What about you, John?
Not bad. My teas are pretty basic a lot of the time. I mean, either like a chai or Thai iced tea. There you go. It's like a chai or a Thai iced tea or something like that. Or like, yeah, like a very sort of like soft, sleepy time sort of chamomile. Yeah, I'm usually drinking tea if I'm trying to be mellow or I'm trying to like feel better. So like, you know, like a wellness tea or something like that. It's off the beaten path, but when I'm under the weather and I need to feel better, garlic tea is the business, which most people are going to think is disgusting, but I think is great. So that's for you. Care Bear. Bedlam was the inspiration for several fictional hospitals, including DC's Arkham Asylum. I think that's the biggest thing, is when they said Bedlam, I'm like, okay, I don't know the exact, like, historical, you know, it's like I understand the connotation and like, the general insane asylum idea that comes with that, but, like, being here, I'm like, they mentioned Bedlam, and I'm like, okay, where are we in the sort of, we're obviously looking down at the practices, but are we at, like, full horrific conditions just now? Because, yeah, it's like, at first you're like, okay, Bedlam origins, how awful is this going to be from the start? Or should I just assume that this is going to be absolutely awful from the start?
Yeah.
Which it seems like it kind of is. Good stuff, though.
Well, thanks for sharing that, Care Bear.
Yeah, thank you, Care Bear. Anything else to tell the people before we hit it?
No.
Guys, stay regal. Thank you for attending our Royal Ball. And, you know, go get yourself a cold plunge, and we'll catch you for episodes 5 and 6. Be well.